Our second game of the day sees the Peninsula Transport Authority take on the Sunshine Funbus here from the Freight Hub, and sure to be a good matchup, this one. Both teams having got their season underway already. Peninsula Transport coming out well after the first game of the season with a 4-1 win over the Bulldozer Power team. Meanwhile, the Sunshine Funbus, of course, played the Medics and lost that one 3-1. So you know, both teams, early days, plenty to prove, and all of that kind of business. Yeah, there you go. That's what we've got going on here. There we are. Good. Doing your jumpy jacks very good. Yep, excellent. That's good. The Peninsula Transport team there, certainly looking keyed up and ready to go. I don't know what he's doing there. Sure, it's beneficial to someone. Yeah, good. Getting the crowd all riled up. So kicking off our second game this week, and it's the Peninsula Transport team up against the Sunshine Funbus. Peninsula Transport in the teal and orange there. Scrungy Gubbins making a move up the wing. Passes it to Clown Car. They're playing in something of a Christmas tree formation. I mean, obviously the kind of Christmas tree that's got a bit rotten and fallen over and been thrown in the garden, making all the children sad. There's Windermere Lynch at the back there, helping to keep it locked down with Ruby Caps Lock there. And they're just playing kicksies bouncies, which is a classic game. Well, I'm not entirely sure where that pass was aimed, but it didn't go there. Here's Larry Splendid playing it back to Jupiter Retrograde, who puts it into dangerous position. Salinas, though, unable to control the ball, and that one's being turned over. Oh well, Green Radical now moving it up the field for the Funbus. Passes to Carface. Well, I mean, you'd say it was to Carface. There was no one else in the area that could possibly have been on the receiving end. Sonny Watt now, make it, never mind. No, that's the end of that one. Now that's all done. Makes a move to we've now got Peninsula moving the ball again. If any of them could pass, it'd probably be helpful. Where's that one going? Oh, flipping pass and a half. Clearly that's his party trick, that one. Clown Car on the receiving end, but that one's been headed out for a throw-in. Excellent stuff. Scrungy Gubbins there, taking possession to Clown Car. Passes out to Gornock, who will pass it into the centre of the field. Retrograde now, with an opportunity to just pass it backwards. Good. Nice bit of skill there from Flip Limit. Completely useless, of course. Backheeled it to, I don't know who exactly, but it was picked off by the other team. And there we got some danger. No, it's not any danger. Jermaine Arc discharge there, picking it up for the Peninsula team. Well, Scrungy, again, moving the ball. He's got some pace. Not much, obviously, but apparently he's got some. It says here on his card he's got some pace. And he's got no skill, though, to speak of. Ruby Caps Lock now for the Funbus. Here's Barry Turnips, and back to Ruby, to Windermere, and Green Radical back to Barry Turnips, where we were just a moment ago. Bubble Smith loses the ball, but Green Radical gets it back. Turnips plays it forward to Carface. Still not a lot happening here. Bubble Smith now. Back to Carface, to Bubble Smith. Oh, catches him in an uncomfortable area, that one. That's the kind of pass you don't really make a teammate, that one. No, that's less than ideal. Anyway, back to Turnips, who heads it to Bubble Smith, who will pass it to Radical. Radical seems to be the player on the Sunshine Funbus team who actually manages to make anything happen. It's forward to Carface with a shot. It's in the goal. I mean, you call it a shot. It looked to me like he was just trying to control it. Anyway, he's being an aeroplane and he's double fist bumps there. That's all good. His best mate's come over and gone, oh, well done. That was a great goal, that one. Yeah, I thought it was a great goal. Yeah, I did too. It was a great goal. I see that one again. And, yeah, bit of passing about. You could argue that he was offside, but frankly, we'll take a goal. Goals are interesting. All of this just kicking it about a bit. Less so. And, look at this. Boof. Well, sort of. Kind of part instep, part bottom of the boot. He doesn't care. He's claiming it anyway. I'm the man, he says. Aren't you just? Anyway, so that's 1-0 to the Sunshine Funbus with 26 minutes gone in the first half. Bubble Smith now moves it forward to Green Radical, who makes a play, passes to Carface, the goal scorer. That one's gone forwards to the keeper. I mean, honestly, that one wasn't going to anyone. That was just a load of old rubbish. Here's Hugo Blowfish anchoring the back for the Peninsula team. And, well, he's decided he's going for a trot. Not really supposed to do that. He's supposed to stay in position. I mean, that's the whole reason you people have positions in the first place. Here's Blix Gornock passing it to Jupiter Retrograde, who passing the flip limit. Flip now. Back to Blix. Okay. Back to flip. Okay. Back to Blix. Good. Sound strategy there. Salinas in the box with a shot. Ooh, he got a piece of that one. And, well, he got all of it. Aggressive knee slide there. I'm Perry Salinas, he says. I score goal. With foot. I use foot, score goal. It's goal in goal. And there's some sponsors. None of them are mine. They're just in there. I wonder if they can be modified. Well, that one looked like some actual talent might have been at use. Nice ball through there. And then Salinas, chip, bang, turn, wallop, goal bag. Nice. Knee slide. Well, that's what the fans turned up to see, and it's 1-1 now. The pressure on for both teams to make it something other than 1-1, because it's only slightly better than 0-0. But it is still slightly better. We've seen some action. But something tells me we've not seen all of the action that this game has yet. I suspect there will be more action to come. Anyway, here's Hannibal Panache playing it to Sonny Watt, who's been quite quiet so far, down to Bubble Smith. And, that one's... No one's really sure where that one's gone. Anyway, Scrungy picks it up, and we'll pass it to Kira Refund in the centre defence. Pass it to Blowfish. That's good. Pass to Flip. Flip limit there, out to Unlucky Jackson on the wing. Is Jupiter Retrograde now. Now, what we know about Jupiter is he can do a big booming pass the entire width of the field, and it lands exactly where it's supposed to. That's a nice cross. Keeper punches it away. Not out of danger yet. Needs, I believe that's Green Radical there. Kicked it out for reasons. So that's led for a corner. Larry Splendid there with the kick in. Something happens, and it's a goal. I don't know. Is anyone? Yeah, I know, Mr. PowerPoint. You may well be very sad about that, but you could have saved it. I mean, that's your job. Let's have a look at this again and see if we can figure anything out. Well, that looked like a header there. It did look like a header, possibly deliberate as well. Jackson Clown Car getting on the end of it. Yep, nope, that was a header. All those defenders basically just standing around going, he used his head. Is that legal? I don't know. Someone pass me my rules and regulations of the league book, please. Well, it's another kick-off. Peninsula Transport taking the lead now, 2-1. And well, you've got to look for the Sunshine Funbus to make some kind of effort to turn this one around as we come up on half-time with 30 seconds left to go. He threw the ball in an unusual direction there, so much so that the cameraman there couldn't quite keep up with it, and that'll bring up half-time. Well, oh no, it's not. Oh, it's an own goal. Oh, I misattributed that. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, you see, I thought Jackson Clown Car had got a piece of it, but obviously he did. But then one of his own team, just went, give your hand. Well, here we go for the second half, and we've got a couple of substitutions. Bubble Smith's off, Wrestling Mask is on, and Sonny Watts leaving the field for Bam Bam Puckeye for the Peninsula Transport team. We'll see if that can make any difference at all. They're obviously trying to maintain the lead that they've built up so far, but no, Sunshine Funbus. Who am I talking about? Anyway, here's Bam Bam, fresh on the field with a shot. Carface finishes it. Goal. Well, Bam Bam may feel a little bit cheated by that, given that she put the effort in, but it's come out steady on, lads. But the result has come up the right way, and that's all square again at 2-2. Oh, he's completely made up, like he's I'm Wilbur flipping Carface, mate. Me, check my Carface. Anyway, let's hit that one again, and Bam Bam all alone, maybe one step too late there with the shot. Gets the bit of a reflection, deflection, conflection and refraction off the defending players, landing it squarely towards the feet of Carface, who uses his feet on the ball wrong-footed, one might argue, if one were to know which foot it was he uses normally. Let's say it is, and therefore. Right, so Peninsula Transport to kick off, flip limit to refund. Going to try and do some slow build-up play here, which is, the most fascinating way to play football. There we go. Right. Who's this? Well, it's Wrestling Mask putting a little bit of hassle in, but it doesn't amount to much. Gornock has been relatively reliable so far today. Clown Car now is having a bit of a... Clown Car's managed to get some space. Pass it back to Gubbins. Back to Clown Car. Now, here comes the incoming swing pass cross. And nothing doing. Cooper Wright will bring it back out for the Funbus team. Tipsy Jack will kick it back for the Funbus team. Panache is now in possession. That's good. Here's Wrestling Mask. Came in on half-time. All right. Well, I mean, the closest player to that was Larry Splendid, and he plays for the other team, so I'm not entirely sure what that was all about. Unlucky Jackson with a pass. Here's Splendid now, with an opportunity to do something useful. Doesn't really. Pass to Flip Limits, to Gornock. Slides it through to Salinas. Has a go. Misses. Yes, mate. Oh, yeah. Kick. That's what you're supposed to do. Yeah, he did another practice kick swing there at the end there, just to see if that was any good. Turns out, not so much. And kick and goal. No, see, no, you have to kick it towards the goal, not to the side of the goal. That doesn't do you anything. Right, Eric PowerPoint now with a kick. Boof. And up to midfield. Flip Limit there, flicking it on. Nobody appears to want it. Kira Refund's got a ball, and she's passed it. Well, she passed it a minute ago. I'm trying to do too much narration on a single incident. I need to generally kind of lean in towards the overall flow of the game. Here's Salinas now. He's dropped back a bit to pick this one up, which was a mistake because he's lost it again. Carface to Bam Bam. Good combo. Back to Carface. Back to Bam Bam. To Cooper. Both Bam Bam and Carface now making a move up front. That's an awful pass. Wrestling Mask now. Well, no, they've lost it. No, it was looking quite promising, but the passing was shocking. So nothing came of that in the slightest. And that's Peninsula Transport looking to make a move. Unlucky Jackson down the wing. And he's dispossessed without too much of a challenge at all. Carface now, who for some reason is back in his own half. Bam Bam out to Cooper Wright, who's all alone over on the right side of the field. He's going to kick it in. Doesn't. Bounces off Blowfish, goes out for a throw. Ooh. Well, anything can happen on a throw. Jackson Cloud Car's leaving. Linda Doesn't Care's coming on. And, we'll see if that makes any kind of a difference for the Peninsula team. Tipsy Jack now with the ball in. And out again. Good. Could have been a moment. Wasn't. Okay, arc discharge now to Refund. Playing very casual from the back. Gornock couldn't quite keep hold of the ball when it was passed to him. I would put that down as a fundamental. Puckeye to Carface. Radical. And back to Turnips. Turnips now on the move. He's hustling. He's making a move. He's wriggling around a bit. Carface again to Puckeye. Nothing doing. Wide of the goal mouth. And no, that one didn't even tickle the keeper, that one. Not a challenge was presented, but a kick nonetheless. Look at me. I'm Bam Bam Puckeye, and I like it. Is what she's saying right there. Well, that wasn't a goal, so let's not dwell on the replay. Let's crack on to the action again. Okay, right. Well, here we go again. Peninsula Transport trying to build it up. They need to maintain. What was that? That was Hugo Blowfish there kicking it straight out. Now, I mean, sometimes that happens out of, decency and fair play and that kind of behaviour, but in this case it was incompetence. Cooper Wright. He's covered by Unlucky Jackson. Ooh, they snapped it in. Carface couldn't get to it. Here's Radical. Kick. Flick. All over. Oh, what am I doing? I meant to kick it in the goal. Yes, you did, but didn't. And there we go. Green Radical there. Here he goes. Boom. I bounced off some dude. And it made that post go. That was the noise it made. Yeah, I could hear it from here. You didn't pick it up there from the microphone we usually use. I'm just filling you in. Anyway, Radical's going to take the corner. This is good stuff here. And that's not a great pass. No, but he's got the ball back because it kind of bounced back again. Tipsy Jack now. I don't know. And he's ball hogged it, but he's flicked in a cross. All the way over to the other side of the pitch where there is no one. Linda Doesn't Care now, getting her first touch. passing the flip limit. And we're going backwards again. Well, Peninsula Transport, I don't know what their plan is here. I mean, if it's some kind of clever counter-attack system, it's not working. What I suspect they're trying to do, based on their actual behaviour, is they're waiting until the whole of the other team are in a defensive posture and then hoping they can get lucky. Anyway, here comes Carface again. Cooper Wright could have a shot. Doesn't, though. No, doesn't get there in time. Seems to be a little bit perplexed as to what the point was. Larry Splendid is coming off and Shep Rotten is now on in his place. Well, with only 7 minutes to play plus stoppage, you have to question whether anything or not can be done in such a short amount of time. Or maybe we're just playing, lip service to Shep Rotten's agent there, who said if he doesn't play in every game, we'll charge you more. It's a nice ball forwards. I mean, it went forwards. It wasn't a nice ball forwards. Though nice ball forwards, it tends to be one that lands at the feet of the person that you intend it to land feet at, and it didn't. Turnips now to Puckeye. That's a good move. It's bounced off a defender, though, and nothing's happening. Puckeye not really delivering any of her passes where they're intending to go. They tend to rebound off people. She's playing the football equivalent of pinball. Blix Gornock now managed to almost bisect the defence. That's split in two. Yeah, long words today. Here's Wrestling Mask. Gets it into the middle of the field. Turnips has a bit of a fight. Radical's got it. Funbus trying to push forwards again. And that was Turnips there seemed a little bit standoffish, as though he was a bit afraid to get potentially kicked by a member of the other team. It's the game there. Go home, take a spoonful of ready-mixed concrete and harden up, son. Well, there you go. Final score, full-time, and Perry Salinas and an own goal for Peninsula Transport, while Wilbur Carface put away 2 for Sunshine Funbus, all square at the end of 90 minutes. We're not going any further, of course. You're allowed to finish in a tie. That's football for you. Yep. 2-2, 90 minutes, and basically neither team has done themselves any favours at all. They could have just cancelled the match, and they'd both have the same number of league points. Total waste of everybody's time. Anyway, Radical with the assist on Carface's first goal. Very nice. And quite a nice bit of play there. You could argue that maybe these were professional football players. And then you see some of the other stuff that happens, and you kind of go, hold on, I'll take it back. Here's the Salinas goal, assisted by Gornock. Yes, kicks it, goal. Sweet as a nut. Yep, that is sweet as a nut. That one, very definitely a goal. Here comes that one from the corner that we were confused about. And it did look like the keeper kicked it into his own net. Let's see that one again. No, it wasn't his defender. Yeah, you with your hands on your hips. I didn't get your name. Otherwise, I'd credit you accordingly. Here's the Bam Bam attempt. Didn't work. But fell nicely for Carface to get his second. Boom. Shaker, shaker. Yep, there we go. And that about wraps it up. There weren't any more goals after that, so we're just watching replays of any old rubbish. So look at that. Well, they're rubbish. I've been Colonel Failure. Thank you very much for tuning in to the Electrosports Association Football League. We'll be back with a little bit more association football from the League of Association Football when there is another game of Association League Football for the Electrosports Association League Football League to be played. Thanks for watching. Cheerio.